Hey, good afternoon all. Right, might not look like much has happened, but yeah, put a whole day's work into this again today. One thing I didn't really want to do, but yeah, had to just take all this putty off, and yeah, so as you can see, it's all rust underneath it, and what it looks like actually is rust converter. But yeah, this was peeling, lifting up, and the bog was popping. And yeah, I know from my own experience, you can't put putty or even paint straight over rust converter. Like, you can put enamel and stuff, but yeah, you can't put car paint straight over it. You got to rub it off. And yeah, so obviously this must have had a bit of surface rust on it, and yeah, wherever I ended up before is just spray some rust converter on it and bog straight over it, and yeah, it was all lifting off. So, and this bug was like 1/2 inch thick, and it's really not that bad, you know. There's a few ripples in it. Obviously been panel beaded at some point, but yeah, it's not that bad. I don't know why you needed to have it 1/2 inch thick on there. You know? And, anyway, as I said, I really didn't want to have to re-putty all this, but yeah, didn't have an option. I got to get that rust off. That'll come off pretty easy, actually. I wonder if I got a stripping disc left. The stripping disc. Okay, well, I'll get a stripping disc. The stripping disc is like a scourer type thing. Yeah, like yeah, like this sort of stuff on the disc, but because it's chunkier than that. But yeah, that's probably about the best thing for removing surface rust. I mean, I could go with that with the sander and get all that out, but in the process you're wearing the metal down. So yeah, any little hires you'd like it to grind right through them. So yeah, as I said, the scourer stripping disc is the best option for that. And yeah, still don't have any putty. Still don't know what's going on with this. I think it's the air meeting there, sort of meeting there. Out a little bit wide, but yeah, I'm going to have to jack that out or something. So, to meet it. So yeah, a bit of work to be done. Put it on here, not lining up very well at all. I can't even really sort of push it back any further at the moment. Although, see, this is about the gap I want anyway, about 1/4 inch. So, although that's a putty build up there. Yeah. But the issue, the reason I can't sort of push it back anymore is it's catching down the front here. Yeah. I can't really take any more off the edge. But possibly if I knock it up a bit, put a bit more angle on it, might be alright. Yeah. And the other side, you see I've drawn a pencil line here. See, this is that little bit out of shape here. That hopefully that's a weld, because I did weld the edge in places of this. So hopefully that's a weld, and I can just grind it back a bit. Hopefully it's not a fold that hasn't been done right, because if it's a fold, yeah, because most of this is folded under, like it used to come down and then out, well, down and under it, and I just cut it off and folded it under. So hopefully that's not a folded edge, because if it is and I grind it off, then I got to re-weld it and then grind it again. So, but yeah, like when you check it with a straight edge, and that's definitely jutting out there. But other than that, yeah, I'll get that cleaned off and try and get it back a little bit further, right? Yeah, and then from then on I'll have to, yeah, make the body match the bonnet. Like just putty it, like all that was all rust holes all the way along there. It's been cut out and welded, and yeah, so yeah, it'll have to be puttied over anyway, so just be a little bit thicker. Same story down here. What I have got is found a piece of rubber, sort of something like what I'm intending to put on here. Probably a little higher a profile than I'll probably go a little bit lower on the profile, but yeah, squishy rubber. So yeah, so that's a little bit thicker than what I intend using, but yeah, it does like, yeah, it pulls down sort of close to level, a little bit high, so, but yeah, it's probably about where I want it. And once again, this has all been welded along here, so it'll be, yeah. What I've done is I've just sort of looked at, yeah, where the closest point is, which is like here, and yeah, up here, and yeah, got the 1/4 inch gap, and so as I said, the rest will have to be filled in. I'm gonna have to get a bit of probably steel bar or plastic. Plastic's good. This bog doesn't stick to it, and yeah, just use that as a gauge, you know, all the way along. I put the putty in there wet, and then just run it through, and I'll put it in there, and then putty to it, and pull it out again. So yeah, until I get an even edge. But yeah, same down here. Both corners are gonna have to be fairly thick. Build the body out now to match the boot lid. I wasn't going to, yeah, this one's going to be quite a bit. There's probably 1/4 inch putty around that. But anyway, is what it is. That can be pulled in a bit. That's sitting up a bit high actually. Between there and there. I'll knock that down. I'll get something under the edge to hold it and give that a bit of a tap. That'll work. And yeah, this had putty in it as well. Of course, nothing like the bonnet, you know, it wasn't like 1/2 inch thick or anything, but yeah, it's down to the long here. Well, now I've taken the putty off, I can't feel it. Actually feels pretty decent. Suppose it could have been just a bit low or something. Makes me wonder why they puttied it, yeah, because that actually feels pretty decent. Feels good. But yeah, there was putty all the way along here, that's why I started scrubbing it, and I thought, no, I'll leave that, I don't have to re-putty it. But yeah, I tried sanding it, and that greenhouse paint just didn't want to come off with the sander, and then the brown that was underneath it was sort of peeling off like enamel or something, so yeah, decided the best option is to strip it all off, because I've got to go over that with the sander now and get all this all the way. Yeah, might not take it off. That's probably original black paint. This is probably a replacement. But yeah, probably just clean it up now, smooth it, put some texture in it, so yeah, paint will stick. But yeah, I think I was going to have to bog that all, but I think I will. Actually feels pretty good. Because there's going to be a fair bit up here, across the top up here. And pretty much panel beated that as sort of as much as I can. As I said, other than, you know, tap that down up here, but can't really do too much about it up here, because of these braces mostly, and that's where the low spots are, especially that one. And yeah, dents underneath the inner bracing that I can't get to. That one can probably come out and probably knock that up. Anyway, if you're getting there, and The other thing I've done, line the sturdy floor. I had to put a only mask on to not only weather with mask, but yeah, so much dust coming off, grinding all that putty out. Ended up getting me paint mask out. Just remove the carbon filter and just put the dust filter on it. But yeah, at least that works. Don't bother with them stupid paper masks anymore. They don't do jack. But anyway, yeah, we've got the mount. If we can see that, comes up. These are two holes there that were already in it. They're for the guards for when I've got a tray on the trailer frame. So those holes are already there, so that's where I took it from. Just a bit of channel type stuff and a bit of angle bar coming off it. And yeah, it's pretty secure enough. That'll bolt me mud flap on the back of that now. It doesn't quite meet the guard. Got a finger distance, and like it doesn't need to bolt onto the guard for the strength of the mud guard. That's pretty solid, but I think I will bolt it to I'll make a mount. I'll weld a piece under here that comes back along the face of it, and have a bolt going through here somewhere. So yeah, piece coming out, weld it onto here and then bolt it to that brace. Then can't really sort of do that yet. I could make it up. Just don't drill the hole yet, because till I got this guard worked to where I want it. Both guards need a whole lot of panel beat and a whole lot of putty. You can see it's a bit bent just there. But the other thing I want to do before I go putty in the bottom of them is take them both off and sit them, one on top of the other, upside down, and make sure this curve's the same on both of them. So, but so that's why I haven't made that brace up and bolted it on yet, because I want to, the position of it is likely to change yet. So, it sort of doesn't really look like much, but a fair bit of work it's gone in. Because I don't know if I showed you that previously. This is the other reason why I need a fairly big gap here, because the curve in it, and like the rubber's sort of holding it up that little bit, and when you lift it up, it drops back down. See, and that's only just clearing. This is only a couple of mil off there, so if I push it up closer, it'll catch. So it's the reason why I can't really have any less gap in there. I've got all the hinges painted, cleaned up. There's one thing too, I mean, as I said, I'm not building this for show purpose, I'm building this to use. But I do go to the occasional bug show, and if I'm displaying this, and I think about what I would look at, and if I were looking at it, because it's all hinged differently than original, I'll be looking at how the hinges have been made and work, and and the lock and that sort of thing. So, as I said, I haven't bothered with cleaning any of the welds on the inside or doing anything to them, just painted over them. They're fine. Nobody will take any more than a quick glance in there anyway, but you'd be looking at the hinge setup, so put a little bit of time into cleaning my hinges up and painting them and making them look a little bit decent. And because as I said, that's something that yeah, people like to look at closely. So, not that, as I said, not that it really matters, but I don't know. Don't want it to look shoddy either. So, but yeah, so they've got all this cleaned up, put a double layer on there, welded it right across, put a step down from here down onto the flat on both sides. Yeah, put a bit of angle right in there to go from the lip that I bent over, and yeah, up to the brace all the way along, fully welded it. So that was a bit of work in itself. And, yeah, and, so I'm still waiting on another tin of putty. This ear's a bit in too. Quite a bit. Okay. I might be jacking that out somehow. Not sure I'm going to do that. Actually, I got an engine crane in here. That's a pretty long sort of a ram. It's only 2 bolts. It's all, yeah, a self-contained unit. Yeah, I might pull a ram out of that, fit that inside from corner to corner and try and jack it out. So, yeah, don't know what's come in. As I said, last time I had the bonnet on, all this was fitting. It was all flush with the edge, and now both sides it's sunken in, so yeah. I did do a bit more welding on there, but I might have to reinforce that actually. Because I probably jack that out, and that might happen again. It's not. Yeah, I'm going to nail those up at the moment either. Yeah, it's pretty flimsy. It's not very hard to move. Didn't really want to do any more welding, but I might get some round rod, and I don't know whether I'd fully weld it. Yeah, probably a 1/2 inch tack every 3 or 4 inches would probably be sufficient, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to reinforce that. Because I said that wasn't like that last time I had the bonnet on. Last time I had the bonnet on, it was fitting. So that's moved in the process of doing other things, possibly tipping it over too. Yeah, that's probably what caused it, tipping the thing over. But yeah, looking like I need to reinforce it. Bummer, didn't want to do any more welding. Yeah. Also got this moved. Yeah, I showed you that in the last video anyway. Yeah, had to move the winder for the clamp as well. Alright, not much more I can show you. I said, still waiting for payday to get another tin of putty so I can continue, and there isn't really any more I can do to it now. Should put it back in the garage and do something else. Anyway, look at that. What's going on with this camera? That's freaking white as. Yeah. Sorry about that. Wonder how long it was whited out for. Touch the screen somewhere online. Anyway, might be doing this video again, you know, replay it if it's all whited out. We'll have to do it again. Anyway, them's the brakes. Okay, bye.